This here is John Favreau.
The John Favreau.
The John Favreau.
Hi, John Favreau. I'm Katie.
It's nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, too. All right, I want to talk to you for a moment because
absolutely.
I need you to write speeches for me. You're 26, is that right?
I am 26.
So how did you get involved in this campaign?
I worked in Senator Obama's Senate office for a couple of years. And so I was on the Couric campaign originally, and then when that was over, went to work for him in the Senate, and then just moved out from Washington. Been here ever since.
You're a speechwriter.
Yes.
And you wrote the speech after Iowa, is that right?
Yes, helped with that speech.
Helped
Helped with all the speech. I'm actually one speechwriter that can say that quite honestly, since he, is very involved in writing a lot of these. So it's just an honor to be his typist.
So do you deal with newspaper reporters, TV people, anybody?
Both, yeah.
Bloggers. How has it changed, I was going to ask you, given the fast and furious pace of the coverage and the fact that there are so many people writing about this? Does that make your job pretty tough?
Yeah, I would say that we would love this to be as proactive as possible, but a lot of it is just dealing with incoming from all around the country and all around the world every day. So we do our best to return everybody's calls, but if we're not calling back within the hour, you know why, we're probably buried.
How many hours a day do you work?
Our first meeting here, some people come in at 7 o'clock, some at 7:45, and we're here into the night 5 days a week, and we try to sleep in a little bit on the weekends, but it depends what's in the paper when we wake up in the morning.
Has it been hell on your social life?
There's a hula hands downstairs. We eat chicken fingers a couple times a week.
How do you think the way this campaign is run is representative of the way a Barack Obama would manage a White House conceivably?
Well, I think that this campaign is a great reflection on his management style. I think, you see people who are pulling together, working together, a great respect for each other, a great belief in our common goals, not a lot of drama, not a lot of infighting. It's very different than many campaigns that I've seen, and I think it's a real reflection of his style and what he demands from the people who work for him.
Is he super hands-on or a delegator?
He delegates, but when he puts people in place, he lets them do their jobs, but he always holds them accountable. And when things are happening, when there's a challenge, and he'll jump in and say, and he'll put people around a table and say, okay, here's how I see it, how do you guys see it, and he'll set a direction.
So you're pretty busy 24/7, aren't you? Taking money from mostly the internet? Or tell me what you guys are doing.
Well, we do fundraising events. So we have events where Barack will go, Michelle will go. We have surrogates. We have an event in London at the end of this month where we have no surrogates. And we've raised a ton of money there. But the internet's been a huge. It's been a huge part of our campaign as well.
What's the average donation?
$96.
96 on the internet.
On the internet, it's a little bit less, and I think it's, what is it, Megan? 80? 82-ish.
$82 is the average. How surprised have you guys been about the influx of money just from folks on the internet?
Oh, it's been hugely surprising and exhilarating. I mean, after Iowa, it was just shocking. We were nervous. We were like, okay, what happens if we win? What happens if we come in second? What happens? And then the internet just blew up.